All right, the news remains the TVC Ghana DK360 Ghana. Now we see I'm about a year dome, yes, Musuku Park. Now there is this girl, but me Accra, she's the only girl among who are uchi boat. So what I say, uchi boat. The car boat and you say yeah into the car boat or farm for just like taxi driver. And I say be canon Uber na do say. She's the only girl among who na Accra. I want to say uchi a boat. Then I'm really be come on. So I said, this in the car. I'm so on the car now. You're banning residents and I say share baby I know eventually and come on. If any Yambel, so I said. Yambel, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Uchi boats. Into Brahmin come on. Before that, you know, Brahma Yendi and come on. Give
Okay.
me five. Hey, I'm 360 no Hey, Yambel. Yambel, how are you?
I'm fine.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Me, I said you ride you are a rider. Or is it a
Yeah,
driver or
a
a
driver.
driver?
Yeah,
So
a
more
bus
pick on
driver.
my rider.
Yeah,
And now who are a driver?
yeah.
Okay, I've said my part. What do you do?
I do online driving, which is boat driving.
Okay,
Yes.
you do boat driving.
Yeah.
This your car?
Yeah, it's not my personal car. I do sales for someone.
You do sales for
Someone.
someone.
Yeah.
So this is not your personal car.
Yes, please.
Okay. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been like 1 year and then 2 months now.
1 year, 2 months. With
Yes.
this car?
Yes, please.
How did it start? How did it start?
Um,
Because I know that you are a lady. You could have wait, man, Kwechi. I said you were a lady. You could have been in other business, maybe learn something. But say you be a boat driver. What happened?
okay. Accra, since I came to Accra, I've been in many jobs, been like a waitress and then a salesperson and all that. But I looked through it and I realized that the both I can earn much more than the sales and then the waitress that I was doing. So I decided to learn how to drive. That was 2022 thereabouts. I learned how to drive and I started conversating with those boat drivers that are guys. Whenever I sat in their car, I discuss with them how is the job and all that. I want to be part of the business. Some of them advise me not to be part of the business because it's very risky. Some of them too advise me that it has enough income that you
Okay.
can earn much more than others employees.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were you doing before you switched? You've been doing a lot of businesses or works.
Yeah.
What business were you doing before you finally switched to boat driver? When you say
Yeah.
now chama ne can, the can boom boat driver, no a driver. So that's it. So what were you doing?
I was doing waitress job, and
Okay,
then I
okay,
went back to my hometown. When I came back, the place was occupied.
okay,
So they told me that the place was occupied. So after then, I was jobless. I wasn't having anything to do.
okay.
Yes. Then I decided to learn how to drive.
So that time were you having a driver's license? Did you
No.
know how to drive?
Yeah.
You knew how to drive.
No.
When you were,
I don't know how to
you
drive.
didn't know how to drive.
Yes, before I came out with the decision that I want to be a boat driver. So I learned how to drive because I wanted to be a boat driver. Yeah.
Oh, so how long did it take you for you to learn how to drive?
And it took me like nobody teach me how to drive. I was like, anytime I'm a fast learner and anytime I sat in somebody's car, I looks I have to look at what you are doing in the
And you'll
car,
be
how
asking
you are
questions.
accelerating and how you are moving the car. I'll be asking the drivers questions like, what is this? What is the P for? What is the N for? And all that. So
Mm,
they will tell me and then I'll also come and do my research online. So
wow.
yeah,
So at what car did you use to learn driving?
this same car.
You were not having this car.
Yeah, but
When you were not having this car, what were you using it to drive? Like
no, I told the person that owns this car that I know how to drive.
no, I want to understand. I want to I want to understand this thing. Okay. So right now you were out of your workplace, your waitress. Now you used to take boat and stuff. You're asking questions and so now you know what this the accelerator, this
Mm,
brake and stuff.
yeah,
And right now, practically, you don't know how to, but theory you know how to do it.
yeah,
So how did you get to know that? Where did you get a car? Like whose
yeah,
car did you sit in it to drive first time?
yeah. My first time I used the same car. This
This
car,
car.
yes, this car. I collected like I'm going to do the sales. I told the driver, I told the
Let me off the
owner.
engine for you.
Okay. I told the owner that I already know how to drive. So the
Okay.
owner gave me the car, thinking I know how to drive, thinking I already know how to
So you
drive.
told the owner you know how to drive.
Yes.
Okay.
And so the owner gave it to me. So when I came, I normally watch through my phone how learn online. So I went to ask somebody to help me out to teach me how to drive, and the person told me I'll pay some amount of money in
At that
order
time you
for.
had nothing.
Yeah, I had nothing. I was so totally jobless and I was so dry. I used all my money to do the lances, so I was so dry. I told the person I don't have that kind of money. So the person said if I don't have, then he will not also teach me. So that's how I came out with my mindset that I will do it myself. I'll practice how to do it, and then I came out being perfect. And the you do know the surprising thing?
Tell me.
Um, my first rider was a lady. My
The first
first
rider, the
rider
first
was a
person that you
woman.
picked.
Yeah, was a woman who has like 30 years experience in driving. So just
Wow.
imagine how when I picked her, she knew that I don't know how to drive that time, and she'll be like, "Slow down when you are getting closer to this car. Don't be too close to the car.
You were
Accelerate
so nervous.
little." And she was teaching me, and I was following what she was telling me. And after dropping her, I start work. I just start work totally, and I was getting the experience. People would be like, "Hey, free Quinamo," those kind of stuff, and I was like, "Oh, calm
Okay.
down." I'm not. I was panicking that time because
Initially.
yeah, that time because I wasn't good on the road like that. But as time goes on and I drive, people were now noticing that this lady is a good driver, and I was like, "Yo." People will come and compliment me. You are a good driver. You know how to drive. Within a month, oh, people were telling me that, and I was like, oh, that means I'm taking the work so serious. And about the road situation, I was able, the map and all that, I was able to follow the map. So all that one was
You
part
learned it.
of, yeah,
So you
I
didn't
learned
go to anybody to just to teach you how to drive.
it.
You
Yeah,
learned it all by yourself, both online
yeah,
and
and
okay, okay. So let's come back to this car.
yeah,
How did you get this car? Like there's no way you come to me and you be like, you know how to drive, so I should give you my car. I would never do
yeah.
that. So how did the connects come? How did you get the car to drive?
No,
You had nothing. How did you
yeah,
come?
and I don't know people that was doing, but I had one guy who stayed closer to my house, and then I was like, I'm very very desperate. I want to do this boat thing, and I'm very serious about it because totally I'm broke. So the guy understood me and said he will link me up with one man who has been giving cars to people to drive
Okay.
and do sales. And I was like, okay. But the man said he doesn't trust people anymore because the people that he gives the cars to, they will rather go and condemn it or they will come back totally damaged. They will rather go
Or
and
they'll
have
give you
an accident,
excuses.
yeah, or they will give you excuses within the week that they don't have this, they couldn't make the sale, and they use the money to do this. The complaints was too much, so he was having this car already there,
Oh, okay, okay.
which the car wasn't functioning because it was sport. So when I went there, I was like, you should help me out because I know how to
That time
drive.
too, you had your license.
Yeah, I didn't had my license then. They
You're not
were
having your
still
license when
doing
you're
the
going for the car, but you were in the process of getting
yeah,
there. But
yeah,
you had the copy. Is it what's the name?
the copy,
The copy.
the
Okay, okay.
the paper, the
And
cover
the
note.
cover note. Yeah, cover
Yeah,
note.
I
Yes.
had it.
So
Then
you
it
showed it
wasn't.
to him.
Yes.
Okay.
Then he knew that I was having lances, so he was like, so far as that guy brought me, I already know how to drive because he trusts that guy that he will not bring somebody who doesn't know how to drive. So he gave me the car. Within a week, I was already perfect in how to drive. So Within 2 weeks time, I already started working and I was earning money.
I didn't even. What is your full name, man? I didn't even ask you for name. I didn't even ask you for your full name.
My full name is Siembel Felicia Tepok.
That means you are from northern region, right?
Yeah, Upper East
Upper
region.
East. Okay. Upper East region.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay. So now we have a car. This is a I'm for like many Yamdo, right?
Yeah, Yambel.
Yamdo. And I'm a nation common. She's a boat driver. She has been in this boat driving for over 1 year right now. So this is your car.
Yeah.
Also, week sales. How much do you
Mm.
make sales a week?
A week I make like 600 for the car
The car
owner,
owner
and at least I make myself like 500 or
a week.
600. Yeah, a week.
Okay, okay. So that means it's not work and pay.
It's not work
You
and
make
pay. It
sales.
sells.
It
Yeah, it
sells.
sells.
Okay, okay. So then you change your own or your
Everything the car owner will do is if it is the oil and then the anything about the car owner will do it.
so you know how to drive so
Mm.
how do you know that there's a time for me to change oil, there's time for you to if the brake is not breaking I have to how did you know how did you learn all that?
So far as you always send the car to mechanic, you have to learn some things. There are some basic things that you don't need to send it to the mechanic. Like for example, changing of oil like this. Every morning you have to check your oil, check your water, if your water is okay, and then your oil. If the oil is at the L side, that means that your oil is getting to finished. So
Okay.
you have to call your car owner to tell your car owner that or the oil is about to finish. Then the car owner will send you some money to go and buy oil for the car.
Would you say this business boat business is good right now you drive only boats?
Yes, only boat.
Some people they drive both
Boat, Uber.
Yango, Uber and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I
Okay,
drive only boat.
only boats.
Yeah.
So will you say this boat business is good business?
Yeah, it's a good
What
business.
makes you say that?
It's a good business. Like we the own unemployees, we those that we are jobless in Accra here. Instead of going to the market to carry you can actually put yourself up and then start learning how to drive. And to my students, just recently I gained admission to the Accra Technical University.
Wow.
I'm among the freshers this year,
Wow.
and
And what program are you reading?
I'm reading fashion design.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So this car, I still do work. I still do. I work. I still
You
work
still work?
weekends. Yeah.
Okay.
Today we
So
don't have. We have online class and we are done with it.
okay.
So if it is days that we have class, physical class, and then I have to be there, I will go to the school with a rider. I will just set destination. I'll go to the school with a rider. When I close, I'll start working from the moment I close towards home.
Wow.
Yes.
How do you do that too? Like school plus work, then you must be very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's very good. So what are the complaints now? Yeah, now you get into the car then you take us around small small. Okay, okay.
Okay.
So right now you are a boat driver. How much do you make a day? Like let's look at a day.
Um, a day when you work full day,
Okay,
you can make up to 1000 or
300.
yeah,
Okay, a day.
yeah.
Okay,
When you work, especially when you work. I didn't say when you just go out and lazy around.
okay.
When you work,
When you work,
yeah.
can get like is it profit or after taking
Like
your
the or
fuel,
your like everything.
everything will be 300.
Yeah.
Then you take your so
Your after taking your fuel. Yeah.
after taking your fuel and a fuel, you get 300 cities in hand.
Yeah, yeah. Then you pay the boat people, then you pay
Your driver, your
your
car owner.
car owner, yeah.
Okay, okay. So let's come to the disadvantage. You see,
Mm.
some people they will be, they just order your car, then boom, all of a sudden they will see female driving it. What are the comments?
No, people will be like, wow, I've never been in a female boat car before.
Okay,
People will be like, wow, you might have been a brave woman. And people will be like, oyoba, no ba na ebe family. I feel sometimes I feel intimidated about that way they always say that especially the men, they will be like, me dem pese oba be family. Then
Uh,
oba family oba family will come. Sometimes some of them say it's that way, but I don't feel bad.
I'm off for now. They will just leave it
They'll
and go.
they'll still sit in the car. Yeah,
Mm,
they'll still sit. I'll be like, what men can do, women can
that's what you
do
tell them.
better. Yes.
Okay.
So when they start in the car, they now know that yeah, it's really true that what men can do, women
You
can
can
do
do.
better.
How about the women? You see, women. Most of the guys that I've interviewed or most boat drivers that I've interviewed, they said the women they are sometimes they worry
Yes.
most of the troubles are coming from the women.
Yes.
So what have you encountered with the women?
Yeah, the women, I've not encountered anything because I know ourselves. I'm a woman as well.
Mhm.
So I know how we behave. So whenever they behave that way, don't be rude towards them. Just calm down. When you calm down, they'll realize that they are being rude to you and they'll also calm down. They'll start talking polite to you whenever you are calm.
Mm.
So if they approach you harsh or they approach you like
Well,
gracefully
yeah. Okay.
some way, we don't even bother because don't even reply when they approach you in a disrespectful manner. Just be calm.
Okay.
Just be calm. That's how it is.
So
But
what's your
I've
worst
never
experience?
been I've never been having some issue with ladies. Some of them I become friends with them. They will take my contact and we'll be chatting on WhatsApp. Then
Mm.
others, yeah.
Sometimes we go and pick them cry.
Yeah, sometimes they'll just call me and be like, "Come, can you come and pick me to this place? If
Oh.
I'm closer there, I can actually go and pick them." Yeah.
Are the men worrying? Sometimes see because you are female boat driver, they'll be like they'll be saying I like you, I love you and stuff. Have you been encountering that?
Yeah, it depends on the kind of behavior you behave with them. If they come and then you are on your own, some of them will not have the courage to ask you if you are beautiful, I want to have your contact and all that. Yes. But when you are, you start to conversate with them, like talk to them and all that, they'll be like, "Can I have your number? Then later we'll chat." It's up to you. If you want to give them your number, you can give them, but they don't actually force you to take your number.
Okay. So okay. So right now you say you are okay. You're not jobless right now.
Yeah,
You
I'm
have
not
something
jobless.
doing right now.
Yeah.
So how do you take this business? Because you have a boyfriend, somebody that
No,
you are seeing right now.
no, I don't have yet.
You don't have yet. You
Yeah.
you you, you were having
Yes, I used to have a boyfriend.
when you were driving the boat.
No,
So since you started driving the boat, you don't have any boyfriend.
no.
Why?
Um, you know, sometimes you feel like you are too busy
Okay.
because this work to be doing with both, you don't have to be angry, you don't have to be heartbroken, and all of that can come from the boy because anytime he calls and you do not answer, he'll be like, "Why am I calling you and you are not answering? You are too busy." That means you are too busy to be loved or what. Sometimes they always say harsh thing about it, then you feel like, oh, it's good for me to be single and make my own money than to be mingling with a man that will not give you a piece of your mind.
So what time do you start work? Right now,
Um,
right now you're a student as well.
yeah,
So you were able to save money to buy your own admission to
yeah,
get to Accra Technical University with this
yeah,
work.
yeah, with this
Wow.
work. And as well, you can see I'm staying here.
You're staying here.
Yes,
So all
I
this
rent, I pay for my own rent.
with this work, like
Yeah,
boat
with this work,
business.
this boat business, yeah.
So well, that's beautiful. So what time do you start work?
Actually, the time that I wasn't schooling, I actually start work around 6, sometimes 6. Then
6 a.m.
and I'll close around 8.
Ah.
Sometimes 8. Then I'll close around 10. It depends on the time I want to start work.
Mm.
Yeah,
So right now that you are a student, what
yeah.
time do you start?
A student, it depends. A student, the serious side is the weekends.
Okay.
I work the weekends throughout. I can work for like Fridays like this. We have class, then we close around 12. So around the 12, I'll start work around 1. Then I'll close around 12.
by
the next day.
midnight.
Yeah, like on Saturday, 12 o'clock. The time I'll get home, like 1 o'clock, then I'll come and
Wow.
relax. Yeah.
Wow. I was yeah,
Sorry, I sweat a lot.
many young though in a train come on. She's a boat driver, like I said. In the boat in the internet. Brabran internal boat in the the way or driving, so that I said. She before we sit in the boat and we do some small skirmishes, I want you to uh advise those watching you, especially the ladies out there who thinks the this boat business, or I don't know what do you have to tell them? What do you tell them?
I will have to tell them that they should, they shouldn't, they shouldn't think about what people say. If they have the courage to do it, they should do it. If you feel like you are brave enough to do it, you should do it. Don't force yourself to do it, because this work, if you force yourself to do it, it won't be beneficial.
What do you mean by forcing yourself?
Like some people, they'll force to do it because they want money. Yeah, they'll be forced to do it because they want money. But if you have the heart to do it, it's different.
Passion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the passion for it is different from when you've been forced to do it. You don't
Yeah.
want to do it, but because you don't have money, you have to force and do it. Me, I wanted to do it, and I started doing it. And if you also want to do it, don't don't care about the disadvantage of it. Just focus on the advantage of it and forget about the disadvantage.
Okay, let's sit in a car and you tell me your worst experience in this
Okay.
so you said that a boot then so let's go Yambel. Okay,
Yeah.
so this your how do you call it? Your navigation.
Yeah.
Okay, so this how
This is how I put my phone
okay.
so that I can focus whenever I'm driving.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So
So
then you start this way.
yeah.
You drive better than I do, crowd.
Yeah,
Wow.
people do say that I drive like a man, but
Wow. That's so beautiful. So
um,
what is your worst experience in this boat business?
oh, my worst
I like
experience.
you relax and are doing the thing.
Yeah, my worst experience is around East Legon.
Okay.
I've been chased,
Chased.
yeah, chased by motorbikes. I don't know if they are armed robbers or they are
You
thieves.
were
Yeah,
chased by motorbikes.
yeah,
Okay.
two motorbikes, and I picked two passengers. That was somebody and then the girlfriend.
Okay.
So I picked the person from East Legon Hills to East Legon.
Okay.
So on my way there, when they were coming, when they approached me, they saw that I was a lady.
Okay.
So they went they went forward and then they reversed back, following me.
You can turn around here, then we go back. I
Yeah,
really want to see
yeah.
how you. I was saying, yeah, she drives so well. So let we can park here, then we talk some more. Okay, can
Okay.
park here. So they were chasing you.
Yeah,
Why
they were
were they
chasing
chasing
me.
you?
They were like they wanted to rob us.
Okay.
They wanted to rob us, but how I was being um like I was able to escape them was how I drive.
Okay.
And I know East Legon very well. I know corners that I can enter.
All because of this.
Yeah.
This is good business. You
Yeah.
know corners.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
corners. So I was able to escape them by going to a place that a particular spot that people were there. Yeah. So they when they realized that people were there, they just disappear. Mm.
And what is your best? What's the advantage of? I don't know how to say this. Um,
The advantages,
the good side of this,
yeah.
aside the money.
Yeah, the good side of it is you get to experience everywhere, like you know everywhere, you know every part of Accra because this boat work can send you to everywhere.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's the good
and
side.
you meet different people.
Okay, different people.
Different people.
Okay, so when your parents aware that you're a boat driver?
My parents are the north. My mom, she doesn't know what a boat driving means because we don't have boats at the north there.
Okay,
But she only knows that I drive.
okay.
like a taxi driver, but she doesn't know that
So
online
she
driving.
thinks you are a taxi driver.
She thinks I'm a driver,
Okay.
but she doesn't know how we work.
Okay.
Like the work we do.
That's nice. Let's go back. I'm even shocked. I'm even shocked. So and right now you have a lot of friends, right?
Yeah, I have friends. Yes, I have friends.
Okay. So okay. I was saying, a young girl, and a come on a car. So what car is this? Kia Morning.
Yeah, Kia Morning.
Kia. Okay. So, and how did it? It doesn't give you troubles.
Yeah, sometimes, but not all the time.
People say Kia Morning gives them problems and stuff.
Yeah.
But yours doesn't give you any problem.
It gives me problem, but not often. It
Okay.
depends on how you treat it. If you treat it good, it won't give you problems like that.
Okay.
Care money, it really needs
Okay.
time. Even if the water tank is full, check it every time. Just check it.
Okay.
If not, you will not know the time that the water will just disappear and it cause overheating.
So very soon, are you going to get your own car?
Oh, I'm praying to God though. I'm
But you
praying to
save
God.
money.
I save money for my school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for your rent as well.
Yeah, for my rent and for myself, my family, and all that.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was yeah, the name still rings, the activity still Ghana. Many Yambo, you're back to where we left. So that's it. So let's say I don't know, you pack. I want you to pack very well so that I ask you some few questions and you see what we do. So let's say if you've been ordered, you've gotten a ride, a ride or something. When they're about to pick them, what is the first thing that you do before you pick them, or what goes on?
Yeah. I will ask them of the name. If I saw Peter's on the profile, I'll ask you, is this Peter? Then the person will be like, yeah, is this Peter? And the person will sometimes the person will mention your name, is this Felicia? And I'll also be like, yes, this Felicia before you start in the car. And when you start in the car, some of them will greet, some of them will not greet. You'll be like, good afternoon. You will just greet the person, good afternoon. Then you start to move. When you move and you feel like the person is good to talk to, you'll be like, oh, how was your day? You start to be communicating with the person. Some of them they don't want to be drive by being so quiet or being so bored.
Will be
Yeah,
communicating with you?
yeah. You when you just greet the person, you ask how was your day, the person will at least reply that, oh, my day has been good, I'm having a bad day. If the person said I'm having a bad day, I'll be like, sorry. Then the person will be like, okay, I'll start playing my music.
Is that okay? So you drive. You there's a car here.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get ride. You go to work. You drive through Tamamoto Way.
Yeah,
Ashaman. You go. Wow.
I go there like sometimes in the morning, but late in the night I don't go to those areas because it's very far from me.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you know the whole of Accra.
Yes, I know.
Ocean. Let's get down then. That's young girl. Okay. Yes, Ocean. Like I always say, that I say, Yambe has really inspired us so well. The bar Accra. This is my first time. Man, said, like I said, Oba, Uchi boat. Okay, Uchi boat. So what do friends or your colleagues say about you? Do you have colleagues?
Like, yeah,
What do
I
they say
have
about you? I'm gonna
some
say about
friends.
Uchi boat. Okay.
They will be like, you have the heart to, you have the heart to. Me, I can't do this. You have the heart, but I can't do this. Why don't you stop and do another thing? They'll be like that way. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know your final words. Talk to them. Your
Um,
final words before.
my final words is like, if you are a lady, don't say because you are a lady you can't do some things. Don't stay because you are a lady. You can't do some things. And some of them will be like, it's so scary. People can go and rob you. People can do this. People can do that. No, don't have that negativity in your mind. If you want to do it, put God first. Put yourself in Christ. There are challenges in everything that we do. So if you are facing those challenges, don't just give up. Yeah, don't give up. This car can just go and stop at anywhere. You have to get down, push it. Sometimes I have to push my car
So it has stuck in the
in the traffic like that, and I have to push my car.
share that experience with us. It stuck in the it stopped in the traffic
Yeah, in the
and you
middle
were
of the
pushing
traffic.
it.
Yeah, there was one man who actually helped me to push it at the back, but I have to push it from the front, and I was controlling this here.
Really?
You have to push it
It stopped the
because
traffic.
yeah, and it was
You call a
about the
mechanic.
overheating problems, overheating issue. That time it was even giving me engine problems, so we have to buy a new engine. I am
So
I
they've bought a new engine. This
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So one question I'll ask you is that right now you are working.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you're okay, but
Yeah.
at least you can get
Yeah.
you can get something for yourself.
Yes.
But why is still going back to school?
Yeah. You can't do both. You cannot work with both to the rest of your life. You can have both, but you can't do it to the rest of your life. So you have to have something handy, something you can do with your hands.
Okay.
Then you can add this as another source of income. Yeah.
So that's why you are going back to school.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice.
Mm.
I don't know. Do you have any what social handle? Social media
Yeah.
handle.
Yeah.
Okay.
On TikTok, I have Yimble Tipo. I have
Okay.
I have Felicia Tipok on TikTok, and then Facebook I have Yimble Felicia. Um,
Okay.
me bawai me
Just
pajo.
1 minute.
Oh yeah me.
1 minute for wait, yeah, or wrap it up. Oh, no, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So 2 minutes always,
Me
yeah.
basi si me pajo.
Okay.
Uh,
What were you saying, Kane?
Ne ka about my social media handle.
Social media and
Yeah. Yimble Felicia Tipok on Facebook. Yimble Felicia Tipok on
no,
Instagram.
no, you spell it.
Yimbil Yinbil Felicia Felicia.
Okay.
And then Tipok Tipork on Facebook and then Instagram. But TikTok I have Felicia Tipok, which has the Felicia and the Tipok. Felicia for like Felacaia. Felicia for like that. And then Tipok Tipork.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you
on
so much.
TikTok.
But have you seen? It's like how many? Have you seen your colleagues like other girls who drives boats? Have you?
Yeah, I can't best tell either they are driving boats or not. But I can see some other ladies with the small cars, but they don't have these boats on it.
Okay.
So that I
Okay.
will just
Tho-
clarify it in my mind that they are
They
doing
are boat
boats. Yeah,
drivers. But the other ladies out there who are driving boats.
I think so. There are
Okay.
others.
Right now, you have seen officially that you're a boat driver. As
Yeah.
many Felicia and a very train common. She's a boat driver in Accra here. And here any advice? I don't know if you leave your number. Go up advice. To
Mm,
right now, I'm very sure you can even teach somebody how to
yeah,
drive
how to
car.
drive. Yeah,
Yes.
and I want
Okay.
to
Come.
influence some of the ladies. I
Okay.
want to
Is that
influence
my
some of
money?
the ladies. Wait, if it is your money, I will know.
Okay. Let's
If
go.
it is your money or not, I will know.
Okay. Uncle.
So I want to influence some of the lady. If you want to do it, I can drop my contact so that you can link me up. I'll teach you how to drive. I'll teach you how to drive, how to use the boat app, how to go to use the map. All those things I can teach you. Yes.
When you were learning boats, when you were getting to the boat business, you
Mm.
didn't know how to do all this. But right
Mm.
now, and nobody taught you to.
Um, before they will create an account for you. The person that will create the account for you will teach you how to go about it.
So in case of anything, leave your number then we say.
Okay, my number 059 6238 052.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Yeah.
Mumble, anointing why? Anointing one shop. What university? And now university and now college and now maybe biela will biela. Blah blah blah. Anointing one shop. So you brand here. Now what's so? Now when you school, that's always can be the ho. And now you are buying man for more point time. Blah anointing one shop. Then found WhatsApp group. The two are being prices no. Now so post them and for now so when you kakra. Edia chill school fees. When you kakra. And then be an old child mommy and now papa. And try buy you and chill be I had night to football to be can find on one shop mama. One we Juma and Lanty and Mabawa. I'm a number bench and then a bench be move. You walk top and down. Your t-shirt, your shirt, your boxer, your singlet, your joggers, your jeans. You can't jeans, your jeans. And never plan to buy into the the world 20 shop for more. Hey, Papa Chafamo now, what 20 shop for more a phone. Why, I ain't got any minimum. And you might for any back. And it's only 1,000 cities, 2,500. You may not be a bra, Mabuau, any baby. You will to a flower station, Who are flower station? Because I saw anointing one shop. Okala open your betro. Name so here Chila for a number 0243 63 3885.
Etufuo muba ebe ya mukama oba so hwe ma mi nyansa ya wo bag ya wo te se ya wo nyema bebre bitimi bi body ya wo nyema bebre ampa aboa edey investifo aya no mu nyina be fa nyama ton edi yo mu business
Mr. Maria school am funu mai epe ntade nda ya ade ba no tia na me de me ba no na mu se nyama ede da fam so on man am funu dis kaka cry de share mo am funu ede da start me business Accra. Ti do pe bia men ko be bia on bra no to an